Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Love After Lockup. Season 5, episode 41 is titled Welcome Home with a question mark. Let's get started. Bianca and Daniel. Okay, so Daniel is home from 5 years of being in prison. They got to the apartment. He checked out the apartment. He loved it. He kept walking around saying, wow, wow. So, they, was on the couch making out a little bit. Then they went to the bedroom, started making out some more. And then they eventually kicked the cameraman out of the room, or the camera person out of the room. And they did what they had to do. Let me turn this fan off. I'm cold. They did what they had to do. Yeah, they did what they had to do. Next morning, Bianca said Daniel catfished her. She said he's too thin. And she said the sex was not good. But Bianca complains a lot. And she's a bit too sassy. Daniel made breakfast, and she told him that he needs to make breakfast for her every day. She told him that his P.O. better allows him to stay at the apartment with her because she spent $8,000 moving to Arizona. He told her that he wants to get a job so that he can help, he can contribute to the finances. She told him he better get a job and better contribute. That's what she told him. There's nothing she likes about Daniel, so I don't know why she's with him. She got pissed off at him for not getting her coffee. She told him, I've done a lot for you and you can't pour me coffee? So he told her, don't try to manipulate me. Bianca is a spoiled brat. I mean, he cooked. Why can't she go get the coffee? The coffee's already made. All she has to do is get it and pour it. But no, she's being a spoiled brat. You know what it is? She figures she has all the money. He has no money. So she has the upper hand. So she can talk to him any kind of way and treat him any kind of way. That's what's going on with her. That's what's going on in her little pea brain. Next up, Zaria and Troy. They are arguing about everything. He put her bra in a box and she can't find her bras. He has no space to put his stuff. They both take long in the shower or in the bathroom. And Troy wants her sister out of the house. The sister told us that she feels sorry for Troy when Zaria goes off on him. She said when Zaria goes off on him, he just sits at the dining room table and looks like a sad little puppy. Anyway, the next day they go off to work. But Troy's rolling a blunt. He claims the blunt is for after work. So roll the blunt after work. But no, he's rolling a blunt before going to work, so that when he's done with work, he's got his blunt ready to go. So they have an organization called Project Hill where they help out inmates and stuff. And they go to work, and Zaria introduced Troy to the two employees and showed him his office. And Troy's position is Director of Community Engagement. Troy's excited. He thinks that he can bring a lot to this organization. But Zaria has a secret to tell him about the business. So next, they're laying in bed, and she told him this secret. She has not paid the rent for the office for 2 months. She said there are $7,000 in debt. Well, she gave him that big old money thing when he came home. Where did she get that money from? How much did you use that to pay some of the rent? Where did she get all that money from that she gave him? Troy told her that they are broke. But they're supposed to be planning a wedding too, aren't they? So when Troy heard that they were broke, he got mad and left the apartment. He's walking out, and Zaria is worried that he's gonna go try and get money illegally from somewhere. He called somebody. We saw him walking down the street. Then he called somebody to come pick him up. We don't know who. But I don't think he's going to be stupid enough to go get money from someplace. He's probably calling one of his brother or somebody to borrow some money. Who knows? Next up, Teenie and Rob. They said they are happy, but they don't look happy. They went to Florida, and it was Rob's first time in Florida. First time on a plane for Rob. First time in the ocean. Rob, this is his first time in the ocean. His first time on a jet ski. And now we see them in the process of moving to a new house. And Rob put up the same cameras in the new house that he had in the old house because he has to keep track of Teeny always. Teeny did see Rob's tattoo of his ex on his arm, and at first she said it didn't bother her, but then she said it hurts her feelings, and she brings it up when they argue. Then next they have a welcome home party for Rob, and nobody showed up. So they start calling people. They called his sister, and his sister said, oh, I'm getting ready to take my child to gymnastics, but she said she can't come to the party because she broke out in some kind of allergy. So she can go to gymnastics, but she can't come to the party. Then they call Rob's brother. Rob's brother said he can't come to the party because he's hungover. So it looked like none of his family members are coming to this party. They didn't visit him in jail. So and they now they're not coming to his party. So then Teeny's mom showed up to support Rob, and lo and behold, later on, Rob's mom showed up. But Rob's mom, she came with the heat. She didn't come there to support the party. She came there to cuss Rob out or tell him off. She told Rob that she don't like the way he's been treating her. She told him that he doesn't spend enough time with her. His mother told him that when Teeny is not there anymore for him, she's going to be the only one that's going to be there for him. So Teeny said, why you say I'm not going to be there for him? Why you think I'm not going to be there for him? And the mother told him that he left her to go take care of another family. So Teeny got up. She said, let me go get me a drink. And she got up because she's tired of the mother talking crap. So she gets up to leave. And when she gets up to leave, his mother told her, bye, have a nice day. Then Teeny got up in his mother's face and said to her, what's your problem with me? So then Teeny's mother jumped up, and then they start yelling and screaming at each other. And then Rob jumped in between them to try to separate them because they were getting too up into each other's face. And then when Rob jumped up in front of them to separate them, Teeny smushed his mother in the face or in the forehead. Then the mother reached over Rob and hit her in the head. Then it turned out into a big old brawl. They went to the ground, they took it to the ground, and I don't know what the hell happened to the camera person, why he didn't catch all that on film. The camera person probably was running for their lives. But yeah, it ended into a whole big brawl. Next, it's Justine and Michael. They moved to Las Vegas, and all the kids are there. All the kids are in Las Vegas with them, and that's a good thing. I like the fact that all the kids are there because you don't want any of the kids to feel slighted or jealous that they don't get to go to Vegas with them. So, all the kids are there, so it's all good. Michael said that he has a job at a moving company, so that's good that he's working, thank God. Justin is preggo again, and this is going to be child number 9 for all of them all together. Child number 9, I think child number 5 for her, but altogether child number 9. And it's a boy. They're at the hospital, and the doctor is talking to them about her pregnancy being a high-risk pregnancy, and the doctor is talking to her about getting her tubes tied, and about him, Michael. Why I keep saying Rob? Michael getting a vasectomy. Like I say, hell to the no, he's not getting a vasectomy. He wants to keep on producing babies for the rest of his life. He ain't getting no vasectomy. So then the doctor was telling her, asking her if she has a will, because she may not make it through this pregnancy. They don't know. She, they want to know what she wants done medically in case something goes wrong when she's delivering. So she wants the Michael to consider the baby and not her if something goes wrong. So he starts to cry because he doesn't want to lose his wife. He says he can't live without her. He can't navigate the world without her. So he starts to cry because he does not want to lose his wife. So next up we have Brittany and Key Rock. They are moving to Houston, Texas. Key Rock's mother and brother, they're moving with them. And that's good. Keep the family together, right? So everything is going well until a PO called, I think it was a PO, that called Key Rock and told him that he does not have approval to move to Texas. He didn't say they were denied going to Texas. He said they didn't have approval. That's two different things. Being denied means you can't go. They shut it down. Not having approval means they haven't even submitted paperwork yet for it to be approved. This is what I'm thinking. So they just have not been approved yet. They haven't been denied. They just haven't been approved yet. But Kira kept saying, we're denied, we're denied, we're denied. They weren't denied. But why didn't he get approval before he packed all his crap up, quit his job, and he's ready to drive down the street now to get to Houston? Why didn't he get approval first before doing that? Before packing up all his crap? Kirok said he thought they would be approved because him and Brittany have been doing everything right on parole. That doesn't mean anything. The PO told him that they were going to try and expedite the transfer, but it may take 30 days. So Brittany talks to the PO and told them that, we are going to be homeless. We already gave up our place. We already quit our job. We're ready to move down to Houston. We're going to be homeless. So the PO suggests that they get government housing, and he's going to send them the information for government housing. But they should have never packed their stuff up, quit their job, and decide they're going to move, before getting an approval. Next, last but not least, Kimberly and Joey. Kimberly said her lease is up and she wants to buy a house. So she's selling off all her used baby stuff that she doesn't need, and then she wants Joey to get a job because she needs money to get this house. Kimberly said she does still track Joey because she needs to know where he is at all times because he's an addict. And she's been tracking him, and he's been doing good. He's been doing the daddy thing, getting the kids up in the morning, getting them dressed, fixing their breakfast, taking them to school, picking them up from school, getting them something to eat after school. He's been doing the daddy duty well. But Joey thinks Kimberly's oldest son is his child because when she got pregnant, they were messing around. Then he went to jail, and she started messing around with the ex. So he thinks that boy is his. He says he looks in the boy's eyes, and the boy's eyes kind of remind him of his eyes or some nonsense like that. But Kimberly is not keen on finding out the paternity of her son. And I think the reason she's not keen on it is because maybe the ex is paying child support, and she don't want that to stop. Who knows, But anyway, Joey went and got a paternity test, and he swabbed his jaw, inside of his jaw. He swabbed the inside of the son's jaw, and he mailed off the paternity test, put the paternity test in the mail. So we gonna find out whether or not this is his child or not. That was the end of the episode. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.